day when I saw her lurking on my page, I just started thinking to myself, like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, you out of everybody. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Essence, and I'm back with another video. I have been wanting to do this video for so long. So let's get into it. Whether you have Instagram or Facebook, Snapchat, it doesn't matter what social media platform, it's all the same. In my case, I'm gonna be talking about Instagram though. In my previous video, I talked about definitions and slang of Jehovah's Witnesses. And one of the things I brought up was getting disfellowshipped, AKA getting shunned. So if you get shunned from that religion, people aren't supposed to talk to you unless you decide to go back to the religion. How does that correlate with social media? I just find it so interesting that if someone gets disfellowshipped, you have certain witnesses who will still try to keep up with you on your Instagram, your Facebook, your whatever. But in my case, it's always been my Instagram. When it comes to people who were actually in my family, I can understand that a little bit more because they're still brainwashed. So that religion convinces you that not talking to a person, shunning them, they convince you that you're doing the right thing by God. So I feel like them having lurked on my Instagram was their way of still trying to be in my life without being in my life. But I just think that's bullshit, because why is it that you can shun me? If I needed something and I was down bad, you wouldn't help me. But yet you still want to see what's going on with me. You still want to see if I'm still alive, if I'm doing well. Like, you know, it will forever blow my mind how they don't realize that they have a choice not to abide by that shit, but they choose to. But then again, like I said, I do get that they're brainwashed, so they don't feel like they have a choice, although technically they do. But one thing I will never understand is bitches lurking on my shit who claim that they don't fuck with me. So there was this one girl who I tried to be her friend when I was a witness, but let's just say things didn't work out in our friendship. And so one day when I saw her lurking on my page, I just started thinking to myself, like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, you out of everybody. I can understand, you know, why my family would want to try to lurk on me, but this is coming from the girl who claimed, you know, you didn't give a fuck about me. She didn't say it like that, obviously, but you are so nosy up in my Instagram stories for what? So of course I blocked her because my block game is hella strong. I just don't play that shit. Like, what is it that you're looking for? Are you looking to see if I have failed? Are you looking to see, what exactly are you looking for? It just made me think about how, as a witness, you spend so much time being in other people's business because your life is not fulfilling enough in its own. And you would think it would be, because in their minds, they're doing life-saving work. They think that they're saving people, but yet you have all this time to be nosy and try to figure out what's going on in someone else's life. But the thing that just makes this even more ridiculous to me is the fact that, how is it that, you know, according to your religion, these beliefs that you subscribe to, they tell you not to have anything to do with people who are shunned or disfellowshipped, and yet here you are, all in my business. I'm not gonna lie, when I was a witness, I did used to wonder when people get disfellowshipped, I did used to wonder what they were up to, but not because I was looking for them to fail. In all honesty, I was thinking, you know, if they're having a good life, maybe I can get out of this one day too. Like, deep down inside, that's how I felt. At the time, I would have never admitted that to myself. But now that I'm not in it anymore, I can admit that to myself. Because there were some people who got disfellowship that I knew that I never expected to get disfellowship. And when I found out that they didn't have any intentions on coming back, it just made me have questions. I just used to wonder, like, you know, aren't you scared of the things that they tell you are gonna happen if you never come back, because they try to instill fear in you that you'll be destroyed at the end of this world if you're not currently a Jehovah's Witness and you've fallen from God's grace, pretty much. And I just used to wonder, how come they aren't scared of that? Like, why aren't you coming back? And I came to realize that once you leave and you realize that everything that you are being taught is majority bullshit and lies, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's a false sense of reality, and they use fear to try to keep you indoctrinated and brainwashed into continuing to live that life. But anyways, anytime I see someone who is a Jehovah's Witness lurking on my shit, I block them. Even if I don't do it immediately, I eventually block them. You don't get to try to be a part of my life without actually being a part of my life. I don't play that. To any of you who are watching this video and you know you aren't supposed to be, I need you to understand that even if I'm in a place in my life where I'm not having the greatest time, because we all go through ups and downs in life, witness or not, I'm gonna be good regardless. So you heard it from the horse's mouth. The only page I usually don't block people on is my ex-Jehovah's Witness page, because I'm like, I don't really post a whole lot about my personal life on there. I mean, really, I don't post a lot about my personal life in general. I may talk about things that I've went through, or things about, you know, mindset, things that I might think about, but nothing that's ever going to give them an indication on what's really going on with me. So with my Exjw Witness page, I don't block them on there, because I feel like if someone that I know ever does decide to leave and they feel like they have questions or they need somebody to talk to because they're confused, I'm willing to be that person that they can reach out to. That's fine. I have no issues with that. But as far as my other Instagram, where I do post a little more about my personal life from time to time, no, you don't get to be a part of this. So, you know, I don't like try to keep up with who's watching and who's not, but with Instagram stories, if somebody watches your story, you can see who watches it. So if I ever catch it, or if I find out about it, I'm looking for you and I'm gonna block you, because access revoked. Just remember that even though social media is just virtual reality, it's still somewhat a part of your life. So you're 100% in control over your virtual space. So if somebody is trying to be up in your space, especially, you know, somebody who's still a Jehovah's Witness and you're not anymore, and you don't want to deal with them trying to be in your business, the block button is only a push away. Never be afraid to protect your energy, whether it's in real life or online. But that's pretty much all I have for this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up for making this video. Give me a thumbs up if you agree or if you've been through the same thing. Also, leave a comment if you have a story you want to share with me about witnesses trying to lurk on you, or leave a comment about something else. And last but not least, if you are not subscribed to my channel, subscribe for more content and Exjw topics as well. And have a good day. Bye.